happening, everybody? It's Rhys here from R44 Performance and MHC. Today I'm hijacking the IND YouTube channel. More importantly, I've just brought my G81 M3 all the way from the UK, actually landed down in New York actually, and then got transported down to Miami and started a very big build on its road to SEMA in Vegas later on this year. But of course, I had to come to IND. IND's been a goal of mine, let alone to buy things from them to buy products from us, and more importantly, work in their workshops. So we've got some Eventuri. So obviously Eventuri is a brand that they represent massively, a brand that we represent because it's UK made and it's grown in the UK. So we've got some Eventuri here. We've got some cool IND products, like the classic products that you guys have probably been buying for years, like the roundels, some little trinkets and stuff around the car, and then one big holy grail, first of the world modification to go on this G81. But let's go and open these boxes. What's happening, everybody? You've now seen all the parts just come out the box. So we've got on our table behind us, we've got the full intake and slam panel. Slam panel signed by everybody at R44, finished in the gloss carbon fiber, just to really pop and really show everybody's attention down there. And then we've got the matte Eventuri engine intake system and engine cover. I'm actually just blown away. I'm speechless on how good it looks. First time I've actually seen one off a car. I've seen them in photos, but such a beautiful piece. And yeah, let's just get installing it straight away. Alright, what's happening, everybody? I've changed t-shirt. It's now time for day 2. So before I get on to something really exciting, I'm going to show you the final look. So look underneath the hood now. You can now see the finished article. Missing a couple pieces that we'll go over next door in the next piece of this episode of the build, where we go shopping at IND. But underneath the hood, you can now see that everything's bolted on. You've got the slam panel with all the signatures. Looks amazing. I think the contrast between the gloss and the matte just is perfect. It just shows how important those signatures are to myself and the build. You then got the matte Eventuri intakes that were super simple to install. Obviously the inlets are always a little bit annoying to install, but you get there in the end. Engine cover with the nice touch from IND, so I believe this is only available at IND, but you can get the BMW M Power stuck onto the top. You then also got the emblem and the kind of grommets that come from the OEM. And then we've routed it out around the CSF. So if you don't have a CSF inlet manifold or other branded inlet manifold, you will not need to do this, but we've had to do it because of how much bigger the inlet is, and that you really need an inlet really, because you need that extra power. But more importantly, we've routed that out. It's been a really hard one. I've got the exactly same kind of setup back home in England, where I've got an inlet and an engine cover, and I've had to do it slightly differently. And then IND have also got the same on their car. And again, it's personal preference, but I think this looks pretty clean. We've kept the back as it is, and then we're obviously repping the Motec strut brace as well. But there you go, that is the engine bay now. Let's go see how we can do some final touches. If you look around, I really don't like these bolts. I really want to get rid of them. And all the caps, it's not something that I've done before, but I don't like how they're looking. It'd be cool to do something with the oil cap in the middle, but let's go next door over to the IND warehouse and let's do some shopping. All right, so I don't know, it's a bit surreal, as they call it, but we are in the IND warehouse. They've given me one budget, and that's that, which I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're taking we call it taking the piss, but they've given me a trolley and they said as much as I can fill in it, I can have pretty much. So let's go. They've obviously started me in the A-section aisle. So you'll see on the back of my car, I've done color matched rear reflectors, but what I've done is on all of my cars in the UK, we put some A-secs on. So here are the G81s. So they're G80 rear reflector deletes pretty much, and then in a horizontal in a gloss finish. So I'm gonna go over some of them. We've got to play tactical with this, so we'll push this along. What else we got? So obviously, Eventuri. So obviously that's been installed to the car, but as you know, if you don't know, Eventuri is IND pretty much here in the US. So IND is the Eventuri distributor. So they've got everything in stock. Let's keep it going because I see Full Line and I know that Full Line have some goodies for me. Let's have a look what we've got. So we've got something here. So Full Line strut braces, some of the best strut braces are Full Line. You'll see it on IND's car themselves. They've got it. But what I want to do is steal some of the hardware from it for my car. So they've got some ARP hardware. So I don't know what I'm going to take here, but I've got some shims, I've got some bolts, I've got the bolt for the center. Pop that in there. I'm going to get some nuts for the outside. This one full one there, so that'll go in with me. What else we got? Full Line, they've got the adjustable tow arms, the front mono. Ooh, have you seen these? The IND. So the biggest thing is if you run like a 2021 or 21 setup on the G8X, you just have non-stop issues with rubbing. So IND have developed these, which are like an OEM carcass, but with some modifications. So I'm going to kindly ask, but I can't fit them in my budget, but I would like these because I'm running an OEM setup at the minute, but obviously when I'm lowered on the air ride, I'm getting a lot of rubbing. So we'll see what we can try and do on those. Toe straps, got to have one of these. Whoa. Wow. So these are the Full Line toe straps. They've got two variants, well, a few variants, I think. I'm going to go for the black with the M stitching in there. They've also got just black on black. They've got the red. So you need one for the front. They've got plenty of space in the trolley for that. They've got the rear, which is an extended piece. Not many people have the rear ones, which will be really cool. What else from Full Line? I think that's it. Oh yes, this is the Holy Grail. So if you don't know IND, roundels, they do it better than anybody. So you've got the likes of the carbon ones, so it's a carbon center with the black outside. They've just got the black on black. I wish I could, these are the weighted ones. Oh yes, I wish I could run them, but maybe do that again. But yeah, looks pretty cool, but I can't have them because I've got the Vossens. But let's get some G80 rear ones and the G80 front emblem. So we're gonna put those nicely in there like that. And must have for the tow high cover. So obviously I've got the tow highs now. I'm gonna put these on the car and then wrap them khaki green as well. So that's gonna be a nice touch. So we'll put those in there. IND have all the colors, so whether they Brooklyn gray, Mexico blue, so I'm gonna get some Mexico blue ones, or golden wrench, even better. Quick cut there, but we've got to wrap these bad boys up. I can't afford to damage them. So as you've seen, if you've ever had a delivery from IND, they're probably the industry leaders in how they wrap things up. They wrap everything 5,000 times, but it's well worth it. So let's get back into it. These are the correct ones. Let's get a bit further in the box there. This one here. So we're gonna go black line. Oh, look how cool these are. So these are gonna match the CSF inlet. I'm just gonna get straight into it. So that replaces your horrible blue washer fluid. So that's gonna go in my basket. What else they got down here? So down this aisle, they've got more reflector deletes on the front. They've got some goodies. So let's get this in the box. Golden wrench, it's going with me. And then I need the full set. So now I'm gonna go for the gray. The full set, so that's the oil, all the coolants and everything like that. So it's a full set. We'll go into a bit of detail. But I'm pretty much full here. So let's have a look what else we got down this aisle. Come down here, we got the JQ paddle shifters. I've actually got them fitted already. Right, nice belly. What have I seen? Come back, come back, come back. there's some good quality. So you can see here, oh no, that is what's going in my basket. I don't know if it fits, but it's gonna fit.
It should fit.
It should fit, yeah. But what else you got? You got some gloss. This is IND only, so this is the gloss Eventuri S55 charge pipes. Paint to sample, I don't know what color that is, but it is beautiful, white. And then for the stick shift, for the G80, this is what you need. If you don't know, get to know. So anyways, this is the M Performance fire extinguisher. So obviously big power, KLM single turbo on the works. This is required, so that is all I can fit, unfortunately. So guys and girls, let's go back to the workshop and let's get this installed. All right, so we are now in the IND workshop. We've got the parts laid out. I'll run you from left to right what we have. So we've got the M Performance or BMW extinguisher. So this is the OEM part, really cool with the OEM sticker in there. Only really available from IND, not available from R44, that's for sure. We can't get hold of them. So we're gonna put that in, literally bolts down to the OEM seat positions. We've got the A-Sex on, so it's gonna replace our color match on the rear, which will kind of break up the rear, which will be quite nice. We've got the black line golden wrench set in the gray, so that's an OEM, like a factory color that comes out, and it's in stock at IND. So we've got the fluid, we've got the coolants, we've got the oil, and we've got the gas or petrol. We've got the color matched roundels, so obviously you can get carbon, but I've gone for the full gloss finish. We've got the full line extended for the rear, the front version with the M stitching, so really cool there. We've got some hardware bits, so we're gonna work that out. It's gonna be a bit of a DIY piece of thing from ARP. So that's gonna be a real nice finish on the engine bay. And then we've got these, which will wrap green, and then we'll put them on the car, which will be nice. So the cool thing is with these, this will be the rear. This fits perfectly in there, like so. And then it just sticks out. So that's quite cool. So we'll show you guys how to install that, how to install the kind of roundels pretty briefly. But as always, the links are in below. Let's just get cracking. I can't wait to finish this engine bay. What's happening, everybody? Thank you very much for watching the process that we've just gone through of just transforming this engine bay on the G81. As you can see behind me, it looks crazy. We've got the gloss finish slam panel provided by myself, signed by the guys at R44 HQ. You've got the Eventuri pieces provided by IND, finished in matte. They've gone extra with the M Performance or M Power logo. Pairs up so nicely with the CSF, and then you've got all the IND classics across the car. So you've got the golden wrench pieces, you've got the toe strap, you've got the black roundel around there, and just amazing. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. All the links to IND's website will be below. It's been sensational, kind of just hijacking the channel, hijacking the workshop for a couple days. But more importantly, check out something over there, but you'll see that in the next video here at IND.